The current violence between Israelis and Palestinians hasn't been this bad for many years, with the UN warning the conflict could escalate into full-scale war. But how did the situation explode so suddenly? The proposed eviction of several Palestinian families from the Sheikh Jarrah neighbourhood in East Jerusalem is one factor driving the latest violence. They've been living in the area since 1956, and the possibility of eviction sparked international criticism and a protest which left 22 Palestinians injured when Israeli police moved in to clear a road. Israeli police clashed with Palestinians after Friday prayers at the Al-Aqsa Mosque, built on a compound known to Muslims as the Noble Sanctuary and to Jews as the Temple Mount. It is one of the holiest sites in the city for both religions. Israeli police fired stun grenades inside the mosque itself, while Palestinians threw stones. As many as 205 Palestinians were injured in the violence. 2 days later, the Israeli Supreme Court postponed a decision on evicting the Palestinian families from their homes, and the Jerusalem Day parade was rerouted to try and avoid further confrontation. Sirens sounded in Jerusalem at 6 p.m. as militant groups in Gaza, namely Hamas and Islamic Jihad, fired 6 rockets at the city in retaliation, they say, for the action of the Israeli police. Israel then launched airstrikes into Gaza and called up 7,000 army reservists into active duty. A massive all-day barrage of rockets from Gaza pounded Israeli cities, including Tel Aviv, forcing Israel's main international airport, Ben Gurion, to close. So far, over 3,000 rockets have been fired into Israel, and at least a dozen people have been killed, according to the IDF. Israel's bombing campaign in Gaza has killed over 200 people and injured hundreds more, according to the Hamas-run Gaza Ministry of Health. At least 61 of the dead are children. Israel claims over 100 militants have been killed. There has been gathering international condemnation, but putting an end to the violence looks increasingly difficult. Political, religious and nationalist factors all play a role. And as the situation in the West Bank and Gaza intensifies, there is also growing concern that the violence could spread even further.